Great to have you with us as we enjoy the spoils of an Aussie victory over Tonga here tonight. Lockie's joined Cam, JT and I here on the sideline. Lockie, your assessment of what you saw out there tonight, not just from an Australian perspective, but the Tongan side too.
Well, for the Aussie, I think the coach would be obviously disappointed with their completion rate. But defensively, they were very good tonight. The Tongans threw a lot at them, so I think he'd be pleased with the 0 points, and I think he'd be pleased with the centres too, in Turbo and Hammer. But the continuity with their attack was a bit clunky tonight. First time Moses played with Dearden, first time Harry's played with Moses, first time Dylan's played with Tom Dearden. So, that'll get better as the tournament wears on. But for the Tongans, I thought there's a lot to like about their performance. They were defensively very good, particularly on their own try line. They showed a lot of desperation, and the game was gone here. But, I think they need to offload. To beat Australia, I think they need to get some second phase footy. I don't think they did enough of that tonight, but they'd be happy with their performance, but I know they can do better. Tommy Dearden looking very comfortable on debut in that number 6 jumper in the green and gold. Cam, Tommy Turbo, Manly fans breathing a sigh of relief. He came through the match unscathed. Still can't get the head around the fact that 2018 was the last time he represented his country. But he seemed to revel in the opportunity.
Well, he did, and he really looked forward to this opportunity. Given that there was talk around him, the possibility of being having some surgery on that shoulder that he injured in the back half of this year. But he said to me, I want to play. I want to play in that green and gold jersey. It means so much to me. He got the early try for the Kangaroos and got away to a good start. I loved his involvement tonight. He was very good, particularly with the ball. He made some great decisions defensively too. They had that up and in style defence on both sides of their defensive line. And he cut down a lot of the play for the Tongans. So I thought it was a fantastic return.
Yeah, it certainly was great to see him back in a Kangaroos jersey. Tommy Turbo, defensively, obviously playing in the centres, which he's not used to, but I thought he was outstanding defensively, come up with some massive plays to shut down the Tongan side as well. But good to see him back, and he'll only get better as the tournament goes on.
Let's flip to the opposition tonight. Lehigh Hopewadi, he's young bloke, youngest on the field out there at 19 years of age. Not much of him, but he can cause some damage, Jonathan.
Yeah, he certainly can. He come up with some massive plays defensively, holding the boys up. I think there was 5 times the Kangaroos got held up over the line, and he was pretty much there each and every time that happened. So he's got a massive future in the game. Lehigh Hopewadi, as like most of the Hopewadis. Good to see him playing for Tonga. He debuted for the Manly Sea Eagles this year, and he's played his first test, which is exciting for him.
Well, he's got great anticipation. Like, for him to be on the try line when the tries are being scored, he knows the game, he can read the game well. So he's an athlete, but he's a footballer. He's got great awareness. So tonight, obviously in defence, very, very good, and showed some promising touches with the football.
I thought he was a little bit unlucky, get that 10 minutes in the bin. I thought penalty sufficient. 10 minutes, I don't know if I agree with that one, but yeah, that happened. But he did a remarkable job. He made the tackle, and then he got back up and made that tackle again. So, I don't know if that was a...
Well, I tend to agree. I don't think it's a professional foul. No, I think it's a penalty, but he didn't deliberately try and... Well, he tried to save the try, but I don't think it's deliberately...
Well, he tried to get into position. It's just because of the quick play of the ball, so he's just...
Harry Grant outsmarted him, mate. That's what happened.
I know, and that's what happens, but I don't think that was a 10 minutes in.
Harry learned from the best too, mind you.
Wouldn't give him a go.
we love watching the rise of Tonga over the last handful of years, Cam. And tonight they were outstanding. It's just there's a lack of finesse, a lack of polish that they just couldn't match with the Kangaroos, and simple things, I guess, like we saw from young Isaiya Katoa, which as he matures, he'll rectify.
It was four kicks. It was Brace from Isaiya Katoa, and look, I think outside of those 4 kicks, I think he had a fantastic match. He kicked 2 dead from grubbers. He kicked 2 kickoffs out in the full. So that may be just because of the occasion as well. I think him feeling he's up and about, he's excited, a bit of adrenaline too, just running through the body and kicking that dead. Like, he's playing against the Australian side. And there's a lot of people here, a lot of noise. But I thought he did a fantastic job. He come off a fantastic season with the Dolphins as well. He is a player of the future. We're going to see many, many many games of this young man playing at this level.
Well, I think the important thing is he's got to learn from tonight. So those kickoffs, you know, he's disappointed, but he's got to go back and practice doing the kickoffs so he doesn't do it again. And practice his grubbers so he gets the feel right.